This message is going to be for the sign of Leo or Leo crosswatcher. This can also be reversed, but I don't have my phone right now. It's charging, so I don't have a timer. I'm just going to have to wing it and keep my eye on the clock. But okay. All right. Somebody keep my eyes on the clock. This is a secretive thing. Okay, whether you're doing this or someone else is doing this, and God forbid you guys are in a relationship with somebody, because they may be doing this, or you could be doing, somebody on the outside of you could be in a relationship and could be wanting you to be their secret. Either way, though, there's something definitely, and we only have a little bit of time. We have to keep our eyes on the watch. We have to watch. We have to watch out for what we're doing. We have to watch. Somebody here wants to approach you with some type of secrecy, like they don't want their family to know, they don't want their friends to know, your family, your friends, a partner, their partner, your partner, somebody. It's hush hush, it's quiet, it's let's not tell anybody, let's not let anybody see. It could be a neighbor. It's like almost like somebody wants to pursue either a secret sexual connection with you, or if you're already doing it, continue to pursue a secret sexual connection with you or something. But it's like, we don't need to tell anyone, we don't need anyone to know. It's nobody's business. It could even be like people who are reconnecting, or like somebody who wants to reconnect here. Somebody here wants to, I think, reconnect. Doesn't mean it's an ex though. It's just somebody that you've encountered before. Okay, they want to reconnect with you, but they don't want anybody else to know. Reconnect without people knowing. To a degree, unless it's cheating, to a degree, I agree with this, actually. Because just the more that I've lived life, I see that what people don't know, they can't ruin. And, you know, you have everybody out there, like, getting upset because their partners aren't posting them all over the internet. But honestly, I prefer not to, because I feel like it's nobody's fucking business. Because, honestly, people try to ruin everything. The best thing you can ever do in today's society is not tell people shit. That's the best thing. Especially if it comes to romantically or anything to do with family, because people will try to ruin your life. I mean, that's just the world we live in, you know? But then people try to abuse that. Like, if they know that about you, they try to abuse it and use it in the form of, like, well, let's keep it a secret, like, sneak around. Now, if there's any type of deceptive shit here, I don't support that. But again, what can I do about it? If it's the message, it's the message. Somebody here is wanting to sneak with you. They may even approach you with this in the near future. They have a lot of problems. Okay. I think this person's in a relationship, okay? I do think someone's in a relationship here. Somebody is in a relationship, either dating, married, engaged, and they do have a lot of problems with who they're with. They could have been with this person for quite a long time. I don't know unless you're with them. Somebody here is with somebody though, and they've had a lot of issues, but there's so many factors involved, it feels like, and there's a lot, their family's definitely involved. There's just, if and when the people who are in the relationship with each other, if and when that relationship ends, it's not going to be good. It's not good. That's a fucking understatement. It's going to be really fucking bad. Okay. Yeah. So it's best that nobody finds out about y'all. Why do I feel like you're on the outside of this? Like, do you know this? Do you know that somebody that maybe you don't know yet and they haven't approached you yet? I don't know. It could be somebody that you've already connected with before, and they're with somebody, like they have a girlfriend, they have a boyfriend, they have a wife, husband, somebody, and they're gonna want to like hit you up, flirt with you, something like slide in your DMs, and you may even be in a fucking relationship yourself. I don't know how this goes. But maybe you're not. I don't know. It's just like, we could have two people who are with other people and they're sleeping together, or someone's going to be approached to do that. But it's people who have known each other before. Maybe they were bed buddies before. I don't know. Or just, I don't know. Two people who are in unhappy relationships and they cheat with each other. Or somebody's hoping to do that with you. If you're not in a relationship and you're single, somebody's hoping to bring you into it. But they don't want to get caught. They don't want anybody to know. It has to be hush hush. It has to be secret. It's like a top secret. I'm saying dun 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 dun. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, see somebody like sneaking someone in, especially if you live close to them. Somebody wants to sneak somebody in or sneak somebody out or something. Or lie about where somebody's going. It's like very quick though. This would be like quick encounters. This is very risky. Whatever this is, I don't know whose message this is for, but there's some sort of like riskiness to it, but that's what makes it sexier. It's like somebody here feels like it makes it sexier, that there's like a level of secrecy to it. The whole damn thing is secret. It feels like we're gonna make it secret. And the fact that we have to hide it is like even now. Listen, if it's not deceptive, maybe it's just two people here who are in the public eye, and it's like nobody's fucking business. You know what I mean? And it's like people maybe you have to. You know how celebrities like hide their relationship? You'll never even know they're in a relationship. You know, they won't lie about it. They may even say they are if they're approached, but they won't say with who. You know what I mean? That type of deceptive isn't really deceptive to me. It's just protecting what's yours so that nobody fucks with it. There could be that going on. So maybe it's a celebrity somewhere who's like hiding a relationship. They're with somebody, but I don't know. Been with them a while. Been messing with them, you know, avoiding and evading the paparazzi or people watching. But it's like they do it because they don't want people to, in their relationship. It's their fucking business. You know, it could be innocent. It doesn't have to be anything, oh, cheating. Well, for some, it's cheating here. Somebody's cheating or wants to cheat and will approach you or vice versa for some type of affair, really. Okay. Somebody is hoping to reconnect with you or run into you again, but they're going to try to do it. Like they want to, if this is starting out like from fresh, okay? Meaning you've never fucked with anybody before. This could be, let's say it's a neighbor of yours. I'm just going to throw it out there. Let's say it's a neighbor. You live near each other. This person's been watching you. They've been attracted to you or whatever. It could even be someone who's just moved or something, okay? It doesn't have to be, but I'm getting that. Or not that long ago. And they're like, damn, she's hot or he's hot or something. They're attracted, but they are, you know, they're in a situation, we'll say. They don't want to say they're in a relationship for some reason, but like, duh, you know, you can tell. It's fucking obvious, you know? Or something, it will be. And yet, okay, so like when their partner goes to work or whenever, whoever the situation is, whenever they go to work or something. Let's say they don't live with their partner if they're in a relationship. They can live with roommates and they could have, like, they don't want their roommates to know, so they don't, maybe they're trying to work it out with an ex, but they don't want these roommates, like, for some reason telling their ex or something. So they're like, well, it's like that. It's very sticky. It seems like, oh, this is probably not a good idea. Unless there's two people here where they're just dating, it's innocent and it's nobody's business. They don't need to let the world know, or Facebook know, or their family or friends or nobody. It's nobody's business. But if there's like a level of, I'm trying to hide you because I'm being deceptive, that's going to end badly. If somebody's already done this, tried to hide somebody because they were being deceptive, they could have actually got it to where, if somebody's already, okay, if there's a relationship here and somebody's already done a little something inappropriate with somebody, the person they did something inappropriate with actually fell for them, and that could end very badly because that person may start getting, you know, they get their feelings hurt because they realize they were used. I mean, yeah. So then this person may try to tell the truth to somebody's partner. That could happen. Damn. Now, also, there could be somebody here who's with somebody, but then they're trying to, like, fuck with an ex again. Like, something about they're missing an ex of theirs. Thinking about an ex of theirs during this time. Like, something is really making somebody miss an ex. But they don't want to connect with this ex with anyone knowing because maybe the family don't like this ex anymore. Or maybe, you know, I don't know. Secret. Something here is secret, 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 secret. Mm-hmm. All right. For those of you where somebody's married, okay, I'm going to say you're their ex. But they got married after the two of you broke up or ended. They want to cheat with you. Sorry, that's what I'm getting. They want to cheat with you. They think about it, at least. I mean, I don't know if they're going to pursue it because they don't know if you're going to tell them or not or something like that. But they think about it. They definitely want to. Like they kind of hate that they jumped into something with someone else. They didn't hate it at first. Nope. In fact, it was like they had this whole little life, you know, and now they're hating it. Now they're like kind of, I don't know, they're thinking about you during this time and they're like, man, I really want to. Have you ever, okay, this is specific. Well, right at the time. Have you ever been with somebody before? If you're watching this video, this is very specific, but here's what I'm getting. And then y'all break up or divorce, whatever happens. Could have been fucking bad too. I don't know. But still, y'all still fuck with each other every now and then. Okay. Then they eventually go get with somebody else. Right? I don't know if they marry this person or go have kids with them, but they get with somebody else and have a serious relationship, meaning they with them a while or something. But this person they get with, they thought you were bad. They gave you hell, and it's like, shit, you think you're a fucking cakewalk? Right? Like, for some reason, they thought you were like Satan. And then they get with somebody who's like way worse, right? Like, you weren't as bad as they thought after all. You were actually just growing up, and you were young at the time, and so were they, and you were a person just like they are. Okay? They give you a fucking hard time, and they weren't fair. You ever had this happen? But, you know, whatever. So they get with somebody, and then this person is like, okay, and then y'all reconnect. I don't know if y'all sleep together again, but maybe you know what I mean. Like y'all are the exes that always hook up with each other. Somebody here always hooks up with their ex. There was an ex that somebody always comes back to. They meet up for dinner. They talk. They have drinks. They smoke together. They fuck maybe, and they mess around, make out in the parking lot, and then eventually you got tired of it, and you're like, I'm not doing this shit anymore. Like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing this anymore. So you pull away. Because you start going through these spiritual awakenings, you start realizing your value and your worth and realizing, like, what the fuck, this person trying to, they want to use me for this, but they don't, nah, not doing that. Now they get with somebody else, because they're constantly, this is like a serial dater, even if they've only been single for, they may be like, no, I've been single, but for like, what, 3 months? You know what I'm saying? So, like, somebody here was single for just a little bit, got with somebody else after this other crazy person. So they get, and I say other because you're crazy too, right? At least that's how they made you think you are, and everybody in their family, they made them think that you were and all that, and everybody else who's ever encountered them that they told about you, which is everybody. They made them think that you're crazy. This is very fucking specific. And then, so they get with another one, right? Who's maybe a little less outwardly crazy, but is just as controlling and is like, you're my soulmate, you're my twin flame, we're meant to be together forever, and let's do this, and let's go ahead and let me trap you. Let's get married and have kids, right? So then they take it even further with this person, and then now, like at first they're like, okay, finally, I finally got a normal one. They're not like you. They're not like the recent ex I had too. Like, why do I keep getting all these crazy? So they make the new person feel bad for them, you know, like, oh, these women I get with blah, 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 or these men I get with blah, 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 whatever. This is so specific again. I mean, how am I spitting it out like this? Because I'm seeing it, man. But then they finally realize it just takes longer for them to realize who they're with now. It doesn't necessarily mean they're better than the supposed crazy in you and the other one they had, or the other ones they had. It's just that they were smarter about their type of crazy. So now they're like trapped with somebody, and now they're realizing this person is like got them in this, like definitely got them in this thing that it's not what they wanted. They just thought it was what they wanted. So now they want to return to you, but oh, they burned that bridge, and they can't return to the other one because they done burned that bridge too. They may have damn near turned somebody gay. They may have turned somebody who was straight completely gay just because this person, that's specific as shit, just because that person like hates men now, or just because that person hates women now because they're like, no, I can't, no, but maybe that's what happened. Somebody realized, like, all the people that have been with this person, including you, have realized your value since being with this person, and you would never return to them now, vice versa, okay? Or like an ex of yours, another ex of theirs, wouldn't, all the other people they've been involved with since you, even you, would never return to them now. Oh my God. Because you all kind of found yourself. Maybe someone that was with them before that they also said was crazy, the one that they cheated on them with you, that they got with after you. This is some Jerry Springer shit. That person realized that they were gay the whole time, but they needed to be with your ex to realize it, because that person damn near destroyed them. Although your ex tried to make it look like that person was crazy. This is some shit right here. And then whoever they get with now, Or like after that person, oh, you know, of course they were single for a little bit, for like what? They weren't even single long enough to say they were single. And then so they get with this person, they think they're having the living the life, you know what I mean? But they're just trapped again. They're just trapped again. They just keep running into brick walls. And they want to return to you, but they can't return to you, and it's eating them alive. That's what I'm getting. Wow. Do I think that you would sit down and talk to this person again? I do, but I don't think you would fuck with them. I don't think you would make out with them again. I don't think that it would have any type of romantic or sexual energy to it. I think you would just be like, look, I'm not going to laugh at you and tell you I told you so. I'm not going to say you deserve it and this is karma. I'm not going to do that. Okay, you thought I was the worst one, didn't you? You thought I was the worst one. I'm some crazy bitch. I'm this, blah, blah, blah. But you're starting to see that, like, maybe there's something you gotta work on in here. But you almost don't even want to say nothing, right? Like, you don't even want to say anything. I feel like if this person asked to meet up with you, you would meet up with them. I think you would. If you felt... Damn, you hear that vehicle outside? I hate vehicles that sound like that. I really fucking do. It sounds like a pissed off bumblebee. Just... It's like, God, does that fucking annoy the shit out of you? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's like... So, somebody here... After all, it's like, after all, you're not the crazy one. You're not the one that they painted you to be for everybody around. Like, you're probably the most sane person they've ever met. The most sane person that they've ever been with. Although, you're like, oh, come on now. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you would not mind probably meeting up with this person again at some point. But it would be really hard to choke back the laughter, even though, and that sounds so cruel, but you know what I mean? At some point, you're just like, come on. Like, you sat there and really tried to make me out to be somebody crazy. And look at you! Like, you know what I mean? Like, look at what the fuck? And you just want to say so bad. Like, inwardly, you're thinking, like, why am I smiling? Because you know what I mean? Like, it just wasn't fair. The way that you were talked about, the way that you were treated, the way that you were painted to look was just not fair. And no matter who they've jumped to since you, no matter who they've been with since you, it just never quite works out. And it's not like a ha ha ha. You don't actually want to laugh at this person, but inwardly you're just like, it just wasn't fair the way you fucking did me, bro. It wasn't fair. And I guess it's going to take enough people getting you to see that, because you ain't going to see it on your own. It's going to take enough people to... So you would sit down with them and just listen, you know, but it would be hard to listen and not react, I guess, because, I mean, fuck. But if they so much as tried to kiss you again or have it like it used to be before when, you know, you still had your heart invested, ain't gonna happen. I don't think that you love this person romantically at all anymore. I think whatever happened the last time, you were done. Which is fine. You know, you finally got over this individual, whoever this is. And if this doesn't resonate at all, this is somebody's story around you. It could be a friend of yours going through this. Somebody's fucking going through this, okay? Damn. You're like, I know I wasn't perfect, but... Do you think you were? Really? You remember? I mean, I thought we settled this. That's what I'm hearing. I thought we settled this. I thought we sat down and even had this conversation. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just baffling to me. Like, your wishy-washiness, your yo-yo-ness. I don't understand it, but I don't hate you. I just don't, like, I don't know. You want to talk? We can talk, I guess. You can, but we're not going to, I'm not looking for anything with you like that. I'm done. But obviously, like, I care for your well-being. It's somebody you care for their well-being still, but you don't really care about them. As far as, like, you don't at all love them romantically. You don't want anything to do with this person romantically. You would never want to be with them again. Ever, ever. You would never want to fuck with them. You wouldn't even want them to touch you with a 10-foot pole. I mean, that sounds fucking mean, you know? But, like, no! You wouldn't. You wouldn't want to sucky-sucky. You wouldn't want to fucky-fucky. You wouldn't want to do any of it. You wouldn't even, like, so much as try to woo them to like you. You hope they don't like you. You know, they acted like they didn't, and all of a sudden they do. Why do they like you? Why do they want to love you whenever you don't want them to love you? Like, what the fuck is this? You know, what kind of fucking reverse psychology shit is this? All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.